Yo, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's your main man, MrExquiziteXBL Arazi Haas, aka Kangaroo Jack, straight out of Australia. Bringing you actually my first 100 kill game that I ever got on Modern Warfare 3. It's not going to be the first I've uploaded. If you didn't see my 109 kill confirmed gameplay, I'll put it, as a video response below. But this was the first one I ever achieved. Fortunately, I did get the 100 kills. It was actually a 101 kill game, 10 deaths. And unfortunately, I died 2 or 3 kills off a pave load twice. So this could have been, 110, 120 kill game. And I'm going to try to give you all some tips real quick, like I try to do in almost every video I make. As you can see, I'm using the MP7 silencer and rapid fire. This is the usual, go for high kills or go for really fast, Moabs or double Moabs class setup that I'm going to use. And I am using the dual FMG9s, guys. But once again, I have like 80,000 kills in this game, and 1,000 of them are with the dual FMG9s. You should see how much all of your other favorite commentators use these weapons. But anyways, I'm using the MP7 silencer and rapid fire. My first perk is going to be sleight of hand. Reason for that being is because when you run rapid fire on any submachine gun except for possibly the PP90, you really need sleight of hand because you're just going to run out, or not the PP90, the P90, excuse me. You're going to really need to run sleight of hand, especially if you're running rapid fire, because it just shoots through ammunition so fast. I mean, this right here, the host migrates, the guy backed out of the game, which is fine. At least he did it the old-fashioned way, He didn't have to fucking dashboard and ruin this game. I would have been insanely upset. But, yeah, I mean, this MP7 has 40 clips, 40 bullets in a clip without extended mags, and you just see how fast I go through them? It's like it takes 2 or 3 seconds to shoot all those, so that's the reason I use sleight of hand. My second perk, almost all the time when I'm going for really high kill games, is going to be Assassin. And the reason for that being is because, support UAV spam is so prevalent, it's just ridiculous not to use it. Of course, there is that 1 in a million, or I should really say, 1 in 100 or 1 in 200 lobby that you'll get into where none of the people are even able to get a UAV and they're all just completely bad. I have gotten into that lobby before, but unfortunately, I wasn't running hardline, or I was using specialist. I got a double Moab or whatever, so, it still went my way, but, I'm going to be bringing gameplays like this a lot more often. That's all I'm going to be going for is 100 kill games, double Moabs, really fast Moabs, shotgun Moabs, light machine gun Moabs. So let me know what you all want to see, by the way. And as well, my third perk is Sit Rep Pro. Main reason, I've said this before, I do have Turtle Beaches, so I can hear fairly good. I can't hear as good as, people with Astros and stuff like that. But I do use the sound in this game towards my advantage as well. I like being able to see enemy equipment because you never know when a Claymore's right there. The way I like to rush so much, you can just run into a Claymore and it can ruin you from getting a payload and then ruin you from getting a 100 kill game. So that's another reason I use it right there. Goddamn spawn protection. I probably would have got like a triple kill or something if that guy... I get 3 assists and the guy gets a triple kill with his AC-130. Thank you, Robert Bowling. I appreciate the spawn protection, bro. But yeah, enough about the gameplay. If there's any... Oh, I'll mention the kill streak loadout I am using. I'm using the AH6 in this game, which is kind of sucks because this map is not really good for AH6 because most of the time the way I play, I'm a flanker. I don't like to run out in, high traffic. I do like to stay around high traffic areas, but I'm not going to make myself vulnerable. And the AH6, like, I think it gets me... I get like 3 or 4 of them, maybe even 5. And I think it only gets me like 4 to 5 kills. It was a wasted kill streak. If I was running, like right there, I died 2 off a pave low. If I was running, strafe run or something like that, this probably would have been a 110, 120 kill game. I get quite a few kills with my damn weapon, so that's something to keep in mind as well. And the usual, the other 2 kill streaks I like to run when I'm going for really high kill games is the pave low and the Predator missile. Predator missile leads you to whatever your next kill streak is. It's basically the most prevalent kill streak, assault kill streak there is. And the pave low, the reason I use, I like to use helicopters is because while your helicopters are killing people, you can also be working on your next streak with your gun. And but enough about the gameplay. Hopefully you all enjoy it. If you do enjoy the gameplay, leave a thumbs up rating. But I do have a topic that I'm going to talk about today besides just the tips right here. I die on a oh god. But and that's going to be superpowers. Other commentators have been talking about, what would you do if you had superpowers and what kind of superpower would you want and stuff like that. And I really want to know you all's opinion on this as well, but I'm going to give mine. And I've thought about this for a little while. Of course, everybody wants to fly, and that's just one in specific superpower that you have, or I want to say ability. You know, I don't like saying superpower. It makes me sound like cartoonish, like I'm a freaking like Superman fanboy or something like that. You know, so some special ability. You know, and being able to fly is one. And like I said, I saw the movie Chronicle, which I will be doing a movie review on, a dual commentary with my girlfriend this weekend. It should be up. I'll probably put it over a double Moab gameplay. And, you know, the special ability they have in the movie Chronicle is telekinesis. And what telekinesis is basically being able to control matter, just being able to control basically anything with your mind. And if it's almost like a muscle. They say this throughout the movie. It's like the longer you use it. And people believe telekinesis is an ability in real life. You know, I'm not right here. Die off of 2 off of Pavlo, 2 or 3 off another Pavlo. But, you know, a lot of people believe it's an actual real ability that you can obtain somehow. Don't ask me how. I haven't done a lot of research about it. But there is stories and stuff like that about people with telekinesis. And, you know, if you are able... this is just judging off the movie. I know it's just a movie, guys, but we're talking, you know, if you could have an ability, and what telekinesis actually does is, you know, being able to control matter and being able to control stuff with your mind, you would be able to make yourself fly. You would be able to control the gravity around your body and push it through the air. And not only, the only downside of, you know, telekinesis, instead of, you know, having like the ability to never die or to be immortal, is that you can die. Like, telekinesis allows you to control everything, but you're still vulnerable to everything else out there in the world, like aging and you know, bullets for that matter, anything that is able to harm you in some way. But if you learn how to control your telekinesis in such a strong way, you will be able to, you know, if you hear a gunshot go off, or if you know that something's going to happen, you can just put a force field basically around your body. Just control the gravity and make it a shield around your entire body. And, you know, it's really something to think about, because you never know what's going to happen. And the movie Chronicle is really what put this idea into my brain. Like, could you imagine some government experiment, or, you know, some mystical object found that was, you know, came on a meteorite or something like that. That'll give you the ability to, you know, to have telekinesis or something like that. These are all plausible theories. Nothing has been proven yet. But you gotta like expand your thought and like wonder what's ever, you know, what can actually happen. And I believe, you know, there are people out there with some type of special abilities. You know, like, I don't know if there's people that can fly, but there are special people out there. You know, the TV show Superhumans or something like that, where these people can do crazy stuff. I saw a guy that can hold his breath for like 12 minutes underwater, and his lungs should collapse by that time. And there was a guy that can doesn't bleed. He'll pierce himself with a big ass hook in his arm, and he won't bleed. And this kind of stuff can save people's lives if we learn how to actually figure out how it works. And I just want to hear you all's opinion on special abilities, and if you could choose one, whether it be flying, whether it be to be immortal, whether it be telekinesis, let me know and give me the reason why you would pick that. But hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up rating. Final score is 101 kills, 3 assists, and 10 deaths. And peace the fuck out, YouTube.